Hey guys, welcome back to another Roblox video. Today I'm playing Beestorm Simulator because, like last video, Beesmas is out, like I just said. But I didn't really know much about Beesmas until, well, I played Beesmas a lot more. And, well, now I know a lot more about it. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough of everything that Beesmas has right now. And other stuff like that. So, well, with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay, so first of all, how Beesmas will work, instead of the ground being green, right here it's white because, you know, Christmas, when it's not called Christmas, it's called Beesmas. So first of all, first things first, there's a Christmas tree, I'll go over that in a little bit. Let's start off with the new bear, Bee Bear. So what it does is, last year, you could get more Bee-equipped storage from completing his quests. But after you completed Bee Bear's quest, you either got a festive bee like last year, or this year I looked it up and you can get a cub buddy after completing all of his quests. There are only 10 right now, but on it is adding some more next week, so that's good. Also, my nose might sound a little weird because I forgot to take my allergy medicine. So, well, I did take it, it just was late, so my nose is still makes my voice sound stuffy. Hopefully it won't bother too much. So Bee-equipped storage was from last year. I'll go over that in a little bit because there's a new bear, Dapper Bear, which last episode I was confused about what dapper means, and it said like stylish, usually referring to a guy. So, for example, if I wore a fedora, which is just a hat, it's almost like a top hat but not as tall, then, well, I'd be dapper, which I've never heard that word be used before besides this. So what Bee Bear is going to do is he's going to give you quests, and you can get presents from them, which those presents you can give to certain bears and get this boost. So for example, I've gotten 3 presents from his quest and 1 from the shop. We'll go over the shop in a little bit. So Honey Jar gives me special boosts. Same with the Royal Jelly from Brown Bear, and then the Science Bear and Panda Bear. So there are 14 total quests you can do, I think. Yes, 14 total quests that you can do. And I have 6 of them done. I can show you all the different ones and what they give you. I don't have some of them unlocked. But Black Bear is probably, well, it is the easiest one. And when you complete it, you get to admire the honey wreath once every 30 minutes. So what that's going to do is, it'll give you honey. It can go from anywhere from what I got, 1,200, to I've gotten 10 million before. Not 10 million, like 1.5, I think. So, it's pretty good, depending on how far you are in the game. If you get 1.5 million right away, I don't even think you could. I'm not sure. But some bears do not have a Beesmas quest yet, like Spirit Bear. So you can't give Spirit Bear a present yet because it doesn't have a quest. But one that does is Riley Bee, which he's pretty evil. Yeah, if I look at Riley Bee's Honey Day candles, he had to collect 100 million red pollen. That was pretty easy from the Pepper Patch. Defeat 5 rare puff shrooms in the mushroom, strawberry, and rose field. So 5 in each of those. So that's pretty evil. And then you set 10 soft waxes, which you can craft those. I can show you that. And then 4 hours of satisfying nectar, which nectar, it depends on which spot it's in. That's where it will work, and I'll explain nectar in a little bit. So basically what Riley Bee is going to give you is it's going to be the candles. I don't have the thing done yet. So it said the red bees are having trouble lighting the candles. I have 59.5 days till Beesmas is over, so I think I'm going to be able to complete that. I completed the one last year, but the puff shrooms are going to be pretty hard to do. So the next bear that's probably the easiest to get to is Mother Bear, which you complete her quest, and you can do once every 2 hours of playtime. So you have to be on the game for 2 hours. You get a free gingerbread bear, which you can spend in the shop, or you can go ahead and, whoops, wrong thing. If you go to where it shows up for, let's see, right here, gingerbread bear at 13 is a cookie shaped like a bear. It grants 250 bond and has a 1% chance to turn a bee gifted. So that's pretty good. And I'll just go over the shop now because I already mentioned it. I don't want to keep saying I'm going to do that after a while. This is winter event shop. Purchase items for gingerbread bears and snowflakes. Your snowflakes will die out as soon as Beesmas is over. But I have a special hat. It's called I forget already. Like I don't even know what the hat is called, but bee clips. But I don't know what the hat is called. So what it does is it'll drop this little snow globe looking thing, like token, and it'll give everyone on the server a special boost that would cost snowflakes. So essentially, you're not getting snowflakes, but you're getting the boosts from just using them. And it doesn't give you that much, but it still gives you a decent amount. It gives it to everyone. So in the shop, you can buy stuff like a present, which the black stuff, well, not black, but darker stuff means I already bought it. You can buy all sorts of stuff in the shop. Like the Bee Quip bundle, that snow globe right there, that's the one I have from last year on one of my things. You can get festive beans. Waxy bundle gives you lots of wax. And, well, you can get a mythical egg. And it's gifted mythical egg, but it's 250 gingerbread bears, which you can get from quests or from doing the math. 500 hours on the game would get you that many gingerbread bears. Yeah. I'd rather just get that from Quest and the gingerbread bear house. So then you can get puppy reindeer's antlers. So it enhances Puppy Bee's fetch. So I'm pretty sure it only works on Puppy Bee. And then it also teaches it focus, which I have no idea what that is. You can get star jelly, all this other stuff. And it's a really cool thing. There are other stuff that came out, but I need to show you all the other bears. So next is Brown Bear, which when you complete his quest, you can check stockings. Once every hour, they give you certain things like, I just got 10 moon charms, 1 micro converter, and an elf cap, which is a bee quip. It gives you 1 bee quip every time. And, well, the next one is Bucko Bee. I was able to complete Beesperanto because I had enough to get the next collector, besides the fact that I don't have a spirit petal yet. Then I ended up getting this cool belt for 50 enzymes, and I needed 75 for the collector, so now I need like 50 more. I probably only need like 45 or something because I've collected more than that in the time. But Snow Machine, I've never actually done that before because I just got the Bucko Bee. So what it's going to do is, if you talk to Bucko Bee up here, he's going to basically just give you the Snow Machine, which you can, I'm assuming, will let you be able to use that snowstorm ability once every while. Next is Panda Bear, which what it'll do, you can summon a snow bear every 1.5 hours, I think. And what that'll do is you have to kill it in a certain amount of time, and, well, then you get rewards for beating it. So then the next one is Polar Bear, because I'll go over the ones that don't have Beesmas quests yet, but will get Beesmas quests. So Polar Bear is a really good one. I already completed one of his regular quests, and I also completed his one quest. So what's special about this one is it's not like the others where you just get the reward. Every 1.5 hours you get a Beesmas feast, but the more Polar Bear quests you have done, the better the rewards are. Oh, that's the snow globe I'm talking about. And then it'll give you Cool Breeze, which will give you special boosts for a certain amount of time. It's really nice, and all that stuff. So I told you that Spirit Bear doesn't have a quest, and then also if you go into here, Onett doesn't have a quest either. Neither does Dapper Bear. I'll go over him in a little bit. And, well, I'm trying to think of the other ones. Oh yeah, Honeybee doesn't have one. I know there's like 2 others that don't have it. I'm not sure which ones they are. Pretty sure Stickbug also has one, but I don't have his thingy. Yeah, he has one right now. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, Gummy Bear. Gummy Bee Bear? I forget what his name is. I've never actually talked to him before because he won't let me talk to him until I have a gummy mask, which is pretty expensive. But that might be all. I'm still trying to think of what the other ones are. There might be like one more. I just can't remember what it is. So on to the next part of the event, which is the new part that I've never actually done before. Oh yeah, one thing before that. So there are presents around the map that this one says 5, so you have to collect. Not collect. You have to finish 5 quests from bears and bees. So if you completed 5 Beesmas quests, not counting Bee Bear, but if you complete 5 Beesmas quests, you can get that one. It's a present. It gives you good stuff. I have 6 done right now. And I'm missing one, Science Bear. What that'll do is when you're in a field, it'll sometime, I can't remember what it is. It might just be random, actually. There are little green circles, and if you step on them in time and stay there, a Beesmas light will hit you, and you'll get knocked unconscious and die. No, I'm kidding. It'll hit you, and it'll convert a certain amount of pollen in your bag. I can't remember the exact percentage, but it's a percentage. It's like 5% maybe. And it gives you a little thing. If you look up Twinkle in the Night, Inspire tokens. Those are little star tokens that give you ×2 pollen that gifted bees can randomly drop for you. It gives you that for a certain amount of time. I think it's the same exact amount of time. And you can stack it as well with the other Inspires and the other stuff. So now I'm going to be going over Dapper Bear. He doesn't have any quests yet. I'm assuming he'd make your, he'd make your bee equip storage bigger. Someone gave me festive gifts because they have a festive bee. That one you can just buy whenever. And yeah, bee equip storage. Next, I'm going to go over the planters, which I have 2 of these planters. Then they get more expensive. Tacky planter, pesticide planter, and then the planter of plenty, which you can get 1 trillion pollen from it, but I don't even know if anyone has that much storage in the game. So then, what you can do with planters, I didn't plant mine because I wanted to save it for you guys, is depending on what planter it is, it grows for a certain amount of time, and there are certain fields that help it do more. For example, on this thing, I have to collect 1 hour of comforting nectar from planters. So I'm going to do 1 hour of collecting. Means either you stay here for an hour and collect it, and then collect it at the end, or what I can do is if you go down more in your inventory, go further down more, paper planter, ticket planter, and festive planter. So the paper planter lasts for an hour, ticket planter lasts for 2 hours. Those are the Beesmas lights. It gave me that Inspire thingy. So what this planter is going to do is it's going to die out afterwards, but the ticket planter is going to give you tickets, and it takes 2 hours to grow. You have to be in the game for 2 hours, but if your bees are near it, it can speed it up a little bit. And it grants tickets and puff shrooms, which puff shrooms are these mushroom thingies that spawn, and what they do is, well, I'm probably not going to find one around the map. I'm not going to wait 2 hours just to show you guys one. So what they do is you have to collect them, and then they either stay in that field and get raised up by a level, or they go to a different field nearby. And what it does is you have to collect it, a certain amount of pollen. I'm pretty sure it's in that whole field. It might just be around the puff shroom. I could be wrong. And I've never actually experimented that if it's the whole field or not. And then, well, there are regular ones, rare ones. I don't know any of the other ones. I don't think there are anymore, but I could be wrong. And basically, that's just going to give you tons of tokens when you beat it. It doesn't attack you at all, which is nice. Okay, so the next part I'm going to go over is kind of having to do with other stuff, and, well, that Anna added to the game and wanted to show us through the Beesmas event. First of all, the planters. You can buy the planters in a shop. I can show you. It's only 1 sunflower and a certain amount of sunflower seed and a certain amount of honey. If you go here to the 15 B type area, I think it's B type, and you just go you go either all the way to the right or just go 1 to the left. You can craft one for 25,000 honey and 1 sunflower seed. So now I have 100 out of 100, the max I can have, which is really nice because I'm never going to be able to do 100 hours of this game on those, but at least I have 100 out of 100 of those paper planners. So that's something new. It gives you a lot of stuff. I'm glad that wanted to introduce all this new stuff at Beesmas all at one time. The plastic planter and candy planter, which were by Dapper Bear, and the other three I showed you, you might be thinking, well, they're ripping you off. 100 trillion honey for one-time use? No, actually, what it does is plastic planter grows in about 2 hours, harvest collect pollen items and nectar boosts, and the candy planter 4 hours, and bonus gumdrops, jelly beans, and times 1.2 motivating nectar. And what's cool is those ones are actually permanent. So as soon as you place it down, it'll disappear from your inventory. When you collect it, it'll go back in. So you just get infinite of those. Swirled wax, that was from last year. And what it does is it's used to redetermine the stats of bees. Bee Quip, you used to only be able to have a total of 5. That's what you got last year from Riley Bee's candles. I'm not sure what you get this year. It might be the soft wax, because it has a 100% chance to slightly improve a bee's bee quip. You can only have a certain amount of wax on each thing. Hard wax has a 60% chance to improve a bee's bee quip. If not, then it breaks it. I'm pretty sure, because I used one on it, and it had a 25% chance, and I got the increased thing. So the next thing is the balloons, which the white balloon is probably the best right now, because I don't have black ones. I'm not sure what those ones are, but white balloons and black balloons are same amount of hits in Bloom City 6, but this is Bee Swarm Simulator. So what they do is it floats over the field for a certain amount of time. The white one's 3 minutes, red one's 3 minutes, and pink 3. I think I said 3 for white balloon. It's 5. I'm not sure if I said 3 or 5. But the white one stores up to 10 times your capacity. It works best with white flowers. Red one that works best with red flowers, and it goes 5 times your capacity. The pink one only goes for 3 minutes, and it has your regular capacity. And then it floats back to your hive after the balloons are done. And then what it does after that is it gives you a certain boost. And depending on how much you collect, it'll give you a boost times whatever. That person has blessing times 20. And they just got another balloon. But it still says times 20. They collected 307 million. I'm not surprised, because their hive is a lot of mythicals. So, wait a minute. Oh my, they must have spent a ton of Robux. Boy and bees. I'll go over those in a little bit, but they have 2 of them that I can see right now. Yeah, they have 2 of them, so they spent 1,600 Robux just to get those 2 bees. But I'll explain. Gives you a little bit more stuff too. You can get bitter berries a lot from the polar bear thing, so I recommend doing his regular quests. Like I already talked about gingerbread bears, other stuff. Let's see, the new dice. So smooth dice boosts 2 random fields with plus 200% pollen for 15 minutes. Field dice is only plus 100% for 15 minutes, and it boosts 1 field. Smooth dice boosts 2 random fields. You have a double chance to get the one that you want. And the loaded dice, you can have only 25. Whereas the other ones, you can have as many as you want. You used to be able to only have 25 regular field dice. But I think on it, just got rid of the cap for that, because people wouldn't be able to make the very many loaded dice. So in order to make loaded dice, you can either get it from quests, or you can craft it with smooth dice, which also costs lots of wax, soft wax and hard wax. And it boosts 3 random fields with plus 300% pollen for 15 minutes. This next part is kind of cool. A bit biased towards the field you're in. Biased means kind of like your own personal opinion. So it'll basically have a super high chance to boost the field that you're standing in, along with other ones, for plus 300%, which is times 4 pollen for 15 minutes in that field. Some other things, Whirligig, you can only have 100. It simply carries you and your bees back to your hive. Let's say I'm just going to use one because I already have 20 and I'm probably never going to use them in an important situation. So let's say, oh, I'm grinding in the pepper patch, but I'm too lazy to go back to my hive. I can just use a Whirligig and boom, me and all my bees go back to my hive. And I can make that 555 honey I made in the pepper patch. And then a honeysuckle, so if you can turn it on, you can have as many as you want in your inventory. I have 273. So automatically makes bees instantly convert some pollen into honey when your bag becomes full and has a 30-second cooldown. So basically when they collect stuff, they will convert some of the pollen that they get into honey, but only when your bag is full. So if you turn it on, it's not going to work until that happens. I'm trying to think of what else there is in your inventory. There's festive planners, which I think you can only get during Beesmas. I think that is it for the inventory stuff. So now I'm going to go on to the new bees, which there are two new bees. The buoyant pack, which the buoyant bee, you can go down here if I can get to it, and I think it's might be an event bee. I'm not sure. No, it's a mythic bee. So what it does is gifted, you get times 1.2 capacity just for free if it's a gifted one. You get plus 200% energy, plus 5 gather amount, lots of good stuff. And you get minus 25% gather speed though. What it does is it gives you balloons on your field, and it increases the pollen in balloons on your field, by 5% and plus 0.02% per level. So that means that at level 5, it'll increase by 6%. And then spawns a blue balloon for 20 seconds, plus 2 seconds per level, with capacity that scales your capacity, the bee's level, and your current field boost. And then if it's gifted, it gives a gold balloon to everything. I mean, not everything, every one. It gives them 3, and it just randomly, there's a certain cooldown. And it's plus 1 for every 5 levels. So if it's level 15, it will spawn 3 golden balloons per player on the server. And it gives random ability tokens for a few seconds. And it gives you bonus pollen, and then transforms nearby bubbles into gold. And if you have already done a surprise party, that's what it's called, within the last 6 minutes, performs inflate balloons instead, always spawns a gold balloon. But only when it's gifted. If its passive ability just randomly happens when converting from balloons, this bee has times 3 convert amount. Additionally, this bee's base attack scales up to times 3 with balloon blessing, not bleeding. So the buoyant bee is pretty good, and it's a mythic, and it's a blue bee, and none of its stats are red. Some of them are like gray, but yeah, its energy is really good. Its honey is pretty decent. Its attack is decent. Speeds, okay. Its pollen collecting is decent as well. And then you have the other one, the precise bee, which 1700 Robux, but it also gives you, it gives you the precise bee egg, 500 tickets, 50 red extracts, 50 hard wax, 150 stingers, 250 neon berries, and 10 loaded dice, which are the best dice in the game right now. I got more festive gifts. Oh yeah, fun fact, buoyant bee and festive bee are the only bees to give other players something on the server for free. So the buoyant bee gives you 250 tickets, the egg obviously, 25 glues, 25 blue extracts, 10 purple potions, 5 red, white, and black balloons. This video is going to be kind of long. I can already see it's over 20 minutes. Just because there's so much in this new event, because on it added a lot of stuff. So the next video, I'd scroll all the way back down. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so the precise bee, it'll give you lots of critical chance. I'm not reading all of that. And passive sniper, the bee uses slow long range shots that are more accurate and deal times 2 damage. Accuracy is calculated as if the bee was 1 level higher, 2 if gifted, and it can never be below 5%. If the shot is a critical hit, the reload time after shots is reduced by half. If it's a super crit, it's reduced by 75%. So basically, it just has a sniper rifle, which I never knew a bee would have a sniper rifle. Yeah, that is strange. Also, I'm trying to think of other things. Oh yeah, the crafting. You can craft special stuff in the crafting place for the event. I'm not that far in the game to be able to get some of the stuff you can craft. Also, my game is lagging a little bit. Oh, that's where I bought my belt, in that spot. But open the blender menu. Oh, I can't show you guys, but you can get lots of cool stuff. You can make wax, the other dice, regular dice, loaded dice, and other stuff like that. And you can also get this thing that removes all wax from your that you used on a bee quip. And the hard wax has a certain percent chance to actually destroy your bee clip, so that's not very nice. But I'm trying to think what else there is, because there's not really much else. I can't do that yet. Yeah, I think that might be it, besides the fact that on it's adding more next week. The bee clip storage is where you can add all the hats. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about that. So I have all these 10 hats. If you inbox these ones, I have 13 out of 25 that will die in 2 days from when you collect them. I don't really need any of those because they're not very good. So if I go to right here, bee clip case, and I go to warm scarf, you can see that it can only go to some bees, and you can look at its stats. I forget how to do that, but baby bee has that one, not ninja bee. Oh, shy bee. Whoops. Baby bee's all the way down there. Why is it not letting me tap on it? There, shy bee. Then you tap on the bee clip, so it gives plus 33% convert amount, plus 33% energy, plus 3% red field capacity for the whole hive, and then plus 2% white field capacity for the whole hive. So they're pretty good. This scarf has a 4-star potential out of 5-star. That's a really good one. Also, just this morning, I got another gifted rad bee. I would get rid of a rad bee, but RadGaming and rad bee, you just can't get rid of a rad bee. Also, it gives you plus 15% red pollen, so now I have a plus 30% red pollen, just boost permanently. For having those, I have 2 gifted hasty bees, which each of those hasty bees, let me see what they give you. Plus 20% player move speed. I have 2 of them that are gifted, so I get plus 40% player move speed just permanently. And then you have other ones that are gifted. I accidentally got the gifted ninja bee as well, which is pretty cool. And I'm trying to think of... Oh yeah, I bought a new slot. I don't have 1.5 billion pollen anymore, but I got the not rage bee. Not the carpenter bee either. Let me tap on the cool bee. That gives you a plus 15%, blue pollen permanently. And I'm pretty sure that that's probably it. I just showed you a little bit of the gifted bees. Not really much of the bee clips because, well, assuming Dapper Bear is going to have something to do with that, because he's talking about all this different stuff, and Dapper Bear is talking about how you have to be stylish and stuff. So, yeah, that's really all I can think about. I have every one of those quests accepted that I can do right now, except for Stick Bug. So I need to do more Science Bear quests, but that might be kind of a problem. Collect 44 million from Cactus Field, won't be too much of a problem. 44 million from the Spider Field, that's going to be kind of a problem. 444,000 from Ant Field, that's going to be even more of a problem. Feed 44 moon charms to your bees. I don't need moon charms right now, so I'm actually good. Use 4 stingers, not too bad. 1 enzyme, not too bad. 1 oil. Defeat 54 fire ants. Yeah, that one might be a little easy as well. Craft 44 ingredients. You saw that was crafting, I don't even know how many gumdrops. It was like 80, I think. And then I have to defeat a king beetle. So really, it's just a collecting that's going to be hard. And I have to feed 44 moon charms. I don't even have that many. But the Twinkle Up the Night one, that is the Bee Bear's quest. It is insane. I have to defeat 3 vicious bees, which is not going to be fun. I have to collect 250 snowflake tokens. An hour of comforting nectar, which I looked it up. There's a little chart that shows you all the different amounts of nectar you can get from different places. So this one's 13, almost 14% done. This one will take 2 hours, so I'll definitely get that one for sure. I have to catch 10 of Science Bear's Falling Beesmas Lights, 10 of those Inspire tokens, and 5 tokens from Fireflies, and then 6 more Moon Charm tokens. And that's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Consider leaving a like and subscribing. If you think I should do another tutorial on what's coming out next, or if I missed out anything on this one, just comment down below. Stuff that I missed or stuff I need to go about, and, well, I'll see you in a brand new video.